you look at mid-market on the x-axis and then mid to large enterprise also on the x-axis, like the two dimensions, and on the y you have maturity of channel maturity, because at times large companies that are direct, they decide to get into channel or build a partner program. It's very rare today that they don't have programs in place. In mid-market or smaller companies, they may go direct as far as they can do, then and only they go. Right? So if you think about mid-market and enterprise, and then maturity-wise, whether infancy or sort of growing to a mature structure, in that 2x2, where do you think the metric problem is the largest?
I would say that the metric problem exists on both ends of the spectrum, but in different ways. So at that large enterprise end of it, those companies are investing billions and billions of dollars into their ecosystems. And Google is a strategic partner of ours, and on our site, we quote Robin Rittenauer, we're solving the biggest problem she has. And that problem with those huge partner organizations is they have no idea what the long tail is doing. One organization, the quote that I got from him was, got 5,000 partners. I know what 50 of them are doing. Can you help me show them what the other 4,950 are doing? So for them, the metric problem is I can only show the value of a very small subset of those partners. And so it becomes that question of how do I continue to justify, in Google's case, they have 100,000 partners. They can only really understand maybe about 5,000 to 10,000 of them. And so how do I start tapping into that long tail? What are the metrics? What are the places where companies are impacting? And we've seen Cisco make that move because partners are saying, look, I want to be valued for more than just bringing you a lead. And I do all of these other things for you. That needs to contribute to my ability to get your attention. And right now it doesn't. And so at the large end, it's being able to understand how partners are contributing across effectively what we're solving is where are those partners impacting specific KPIs so I can optimize my ecosystem for where they are having actual impact and create functional cohorts of partners instead of just trying to have that amorphous blob. At the other end of the market, when we're smaller and we have an ecosystem organization, and if you go back to the big side, people want to work with you. You don't have to do a whole lot of recruiting out there. If I'm on the smaller side, I have to get the attention of those bigger players. I have to be able to go in there and prove my value to them. And so the metrics that I bring to the table is here's the empirical evidence of how I'm benefiting you as an organization and why I deserve more of your attention. And then at that other end of things, as much as anything else, what this does is if I'm a small partner organization, it lets me show my work.